So hey guys, in our lessons on chemical combination, we introduced ourselves to the periodic table. We described the periodic table as a special kind of table which contains all the currently known elements arranged in an orderly manner according to their increasing atomic numbers. But have you ever wondered how scientists came up with the idea of the periodic table? Or in other words, who was the first person to construct the periodic table? We will find answers to these questions in this lesson by focusing on the historical developments of the periodic table. In 1789, Antoine Lavoisier grouped a list of 33 chemical elements into gases, metals, and non-metals. Later, chemists spent the following century searching for a more precise way of classifying elements. So, in the year 1869, a Russian chemistry professor named Dmitry Mendeleev made the most important classification by showing the arrangement of elements in the periodic table. He constructed the table by listing the elements in rows and columns in order of increasing relative atomic mass. One of the reasons why Mendeleev's periodic table was widely recognized and accepted was because he left gaps in the table when it seemed that the corresponding elements had not yet been discovered. You see, Mendeleev was not the first chemist to do this, but he was the first to be recognized as using the trends in this periodic table to predict the properties of those missing elements, such as gallium and germanium. Later, sometime between 1869 and 1871, Dmitry Mendeleev developed the periodic law. This law states that the properties of the elements are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. In other words, when elements in the periodic table are listed in order of their atomic numbers, they fall into groups with elements in each group bearing similar properties. Meanwhile, by atomic number, we mean the number of protons in an atom, which is also equivalent to the number of electrons in a neutral atom. I believe you now have answers to the questions raised at the beginning of this lesson. Let's do a simple summary of what we've discussed so far to conclude this lesson. The modern periodic table was discovered by Dmitry Mendeleev in 1869. Between 1869 and 1871, Dmitry Mendeleev developed the modern periodic law. The periodic law states that the properties of an element are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. In our next lesson, we will learn more about the vertical and horizontal arrangement of elements in the periodic table. See you then.